Administration purging to voter suppression, why federal investigators are looking into Georgia's controversial governor's race. Good evening, I'm Tina Shaw.
And I'm Andrew Davis. Ben's off for the night. Thanks so much for joining us. Georgia's controversial governor's race is back in the headlines tonight. We've learned that federal investigators are now looking into the gubernatorial election.
A U.S. House committee is seeking a long list of documents from Governor Brian Kemp and Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger. Joanne Merrigan explains in our top story.
Well, the issue for the congressional committee is, did everyone that wanted to vote get to do so last November? Now that the House is controlled by Democrats, they're asking questions about voter suppression and why Brian Kemp purged the names of hundreds of thousands of voters when he was Secretary of State. Many of the questions are similar to the complaints launched by the Stacey Abrams campaign last November. In letters from the committee headed by Representative Elijah Cummings, the committee says it's investigating reports of serious problems with voter registration and other issues relating to voter access, including whether voting machines in one large county near Atlanta were locked in a warehouse on purpose. Well, Kemp reacted quickly, saying it's all politically motivated, and he came back on House Democrats for not approving aid for Georgia farmers, who he says are still suffering from Hurricane Michael.
My reaction to that is they need to quit playing politics up there. We got our farmers and our people in South and Southwest Georgia that have been waiting on them to act. We have given $91 billion to Puerto Rico. But one guy stood up and he said, we're Americans too, and we need help. And you told us you were going to help us, and they need to act. So that's what I think they need to be doing down there.
Well, the governor says it is all political, but the Secretary of State Raffensperger and he have been given until March 20th to provide material requested by Congress. That does include information on whether the names of 500,000 voters were purged in 2017. Secretary of State Raffensperger did tell us today his office looks forward to cooperating. Joanne Merrigan, WSAV News 3.